Thank you very much and welcome back to another On Location Report. This is why I love my job. Getting paid to come into a medical marijuana dispensary here with Fernando, the CEO of Sierra Wellness Connection. Give us the rundown on what just transpired the last few months. You said you had some people coming up thinking it was recreational and that they can just buy marijuana, and that's not the case. Lay it out there for the viewers that have heard a lot of different messages, right?
So I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. November 8th, marijuana was legalized in Nevada, so the vote on question 2 was passed. We were inundated with people on November 9th thinking, hey, it's legal, we want to buy. Well, it is not legal for any dispensary in Nevada to sell to the recreational market at this time. We're anticipating, the state is working, we're anticipating that we may be in a position, if we're approved by the state, to participate in an early start program that is right now, the rumored dates are somewhere June, July of this year.
There we go. So that's the Cliff Note version
Exactly.
on rules and regulations out there. And you're a businessman.
Yes.
I mean, you've never smoked it, you've never purchased it. So that really shows sort of the back end of it and how beneficial it is to the community out there.
That's without a doubt, and I would say I have inhaled, okay, maybe once, but no, I'm not a user. I had never purchased any marijuana, still have not. I was invited into the company to become CEO and also an investor about a year ago, and this was an industry that has just absolutely fascinated me. And spending any time in the dispensary, now we have 3 licenses. We have 2 cultivation licenses, 2 dispensaries, and a production. So we have 5 licenses in total. And spending any time in our dispensary, you see a very wide swath of demographic and how people are using it. So when you see people benefiting from this, from veterans and PTSD, people with terminal illnesses, people with all types of sleep disorders, I mean, it really, really sort of changes your mind frame very quickly.
Yeah, we were talking with some of the patients on when they were in here making their purchase on how much of a better alternative it is really to pills or some of those prescriptions out there. I mean, this is pretty low consequence, right? So the community is loving it.
Yeah, and I think what it does is it provides an environment where they can purchase, medicine that actually benefits them in a very dignified manner. Right, they're not buying it from the street. I mean, the state has done a tremendous job of regulating all of us. And really, so we don't just sell what we grow, we buy from, purveyors all throughout the state. And our job is really to be not only purveyors of product, but purveyors of information. Yeah. So that people understand basically what they're buying and how it's grown, how it's being produced. And I think what they find is the highly regulated environment that the state has created is really a beneficial for the end user.
And you guys pride yourselves on quality of product, which we're going to talk about here on the next segment, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about some of the strains they have here at Sierra Wellness Connection. Back to you in the studio.